Y'all, it is like watching a train wreck. It's like you see it coming down the rails and you're like, wow, that's going to hit something. And then it just keeps going. Because what I'm about to show you is no lie, really the scuttlebutt that's been going on right now in DC. And all the Democrats are getting behind the idea that Kamala Harris is going to be the nominee for the 2028 presidential election. And Harris is getting along with it. Y'all, this is about to be so much fun. Grab all the popcorn. We're going to have a blast on this episode. And I'm going to show you what's really going on. This is one of those you cannot miss because at the very end, I'm going to show you how the narrative is just getting obliterated. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on. You have never been under as much propaganda and gaslighting as you are going under right now. So make sure you guys are active because we are trying to cut through it. It's like a knife in fog. Let's get right into this, guys. We have got some stuff to talk about. Of course, you can follow me on X at Braden LOA. Looks like we've got everybody coming in. Make sure audio and video is good. And once it is, we will be off to the races, y'all. I promise you, you're going to love every second of this episode. Of course, chats, comments, emojis make the world go round. And once I post it, we're off. Go around. And again, welcome to the show. Thank you guys so much for the emojis. And on a personal note, just kind of administrative on the back end. There we go. It is up. We are good to go. Y'all, when I've been doing YouTube for 10 years. And when I tell you the notifications are just not going out, we're looking at about a 70% reduction right now from the past week. So make sure you guys are sending this out because someone does not want you to know something that we're talking about because trust me, just trust me. All right, let's get into this because you know what? No notifications or not, we have got a country to save. And I'm going to start off with something amazingly funny, a little bit insulting. But you know what? Hey, we're dealing with Dems. Let's get it. Watch this. All right, so this is where we started off. This is the appetizer to set the tone for the video. This guy that you're looking at is the vice chair of the Democratic Party, the DNC. He's about to call all of his Democrat voters dumbasses. Yep, you're about to see it happen. And this is before Kamala Harris gets in here. Watch this. Y'all, you can't make this stuff up. It's like a train wreck.
Our involvement in the Democratic Party is a commitment to make this party what we know it can and must be. Mm-hmm. And I say to people who are frustrated, a part of why the Democratic Party is not what it can and must be is because you're not there, because you're not involved, because your stories are not centered at the table, centered in the conversation. The assholes who have no business being in politics, they show up every single election.
And they show up to everything.
They do. They show up. Our involvement in the Democratic.
So the people that you want to vote don't show up to vote, and the people who you don't like do show up to vote, and they're assholes inside the Democratic Party. Yeah. DNC, you guys are doing great work motivating everybody. It's really great to see. But yeah, that was Malcolm Kenyatta, the DNC co-chair, calling all his fellow Democrats dumbasses or assholes or whatever you want to call them. Who doesn't love being called that? But anyway, let's keep on going, people, of course. We are about to have so much fun. There she is. There she is. Okay, hold on a second. We got a super chat. Jeremy Willis for $10 says, because you're over the target with a lot of targets. Thank you. That apparently that's why notifications aren't going out because I'm over the target. And I appreciate that immensely, guys, because seriously, when you are out here on these YouTube creator streets and you're on the non-favored side of YouTube, sometimes it really sucks. But you know what? We got a mission. We are oriented towards a greater outcome for something bigger than ourselves. And we are just going to take the arrows as we do because that's what pioneers do. Let's get it, baby. How about some Kamala Harris? Listen, y'all. The hubris, you cannot make this stuff up. This woman got smoked from on high. Not even smoked from on high. She got tactical nuked from orbit. She lost the popular vote for the first time in a long-ass time for the Democrats. She lost all the swing states, every single one of them. She lost the Senate and she lost the House. Okay, so at what point do you have the balls to say this on stage? This woman's delusional. What? Listen to this.
That is a decent resume, but go ahead.
Well, some people have actually said I was the most qualified candidate ever to run for president.
Okay, no, you heard that right. She actually just said, well, I mean, some people have said I was the most qualified candidate to run for president. You got your face kicked in. Not even kicked in. I don't even know the proper analogy for what happened to you politically. But anyway, let's keep going because, good God.
I like I like the some people say. Very nice. But go ahead.
I'm just speaking fact.
Yeah.
I'm just speaking fact. Oh, are you? By the way, that's a lefty interviewing her. That's Kara Swisher. That's not a righty. That's not even an independent. That's a lefty. Okay? So she's just speaking fact, guys. It's just fact. Some have said she was the most qualified candidate ever to run for president. Ever. Oh, God, guys, she's going to run again, and Gavin Newsom is going to be put in the old VP spot. All right, here we go. Let's look at another one. This is a leftist account. This is a progressive Democrat. It's already starting, guys. The DNC shouldn't be taking sides for presidential candidates. Seeing them already propping up Kamala Harris again is maddening. They should be nonpartisan. Okay. Do you remember the Kamala Nation? The coronation of Kamala Harris? There was no primary. The party that was so concerned with saving democracy didn't do anything democratic. They told you what you were going to get. Just like they told you with Hillary Clinton over Bernie Sanders. Just like they told you with Kamala Harris over Josh Shapiro or anybody else in the caucus. Yeah, they kind of tell you what's up. There is no democracy process. It's pretty much sit down, shut up, and have a carrot. I mean, honest to God. But anyway, keep on living your delusion because the party that wants to save democracy and loves everybody is telling you what's up. They actually posted this. Y'all, we're just now getting started. If you're just now getting in here, have the most fun in the world with this. Comments, chats, emojis. This is like pristine life. She's gonna run again. President Kamala Harris has a nice ring to it. It says Kamala Harris 2028 for @Harris for Prez. Y'all, they are superimposing her at the Resolute desk. She just said she's the most qualified candidate in the world. I'm going to show you how she's politically setting herself up. She is going to make a play for this. Newswire. Kamala Harris stepping towards another White House run Axios. And I will be the first one to tell you, I'm here for it. I support it. I hope she gets the nomination. I am so absolutely 1,000% down to see her as the Democrat candidate, just like Jasmine Crockett in the Senate. I am here for it. Because whoa. All right, let's keep on going. Maybe there's stuff I'm just missing. Oh man, this is great. You guys are ripping her apart, and I'm so here for it in the comments. This is awesome. All right. So now this is yet another account. Again, I'm just going to walk you through all these things, and then I'm going to culminate on the part with her here about Axios, okay? Former Vice President Kamala Harris is stepping toward another run for president in 2028, according to Axios. Harris has a 5% chance of becoming the Democratic nominee in 2028, according to Polymarket, so that means everyone who's voting with their actual dollars. Despite losing to Trump in 2024, Harris appears to think highly of herself, claiming many are saying she is the most qualified candidate ever to run for president. Please run, says Colin Rugg, who's also a right-leaned account. Y'all, the Polymarket has her at 5.1%, and everyone else has Gavin Newsom at 36%. And she's making a run saying she's the most qualified person on the planet. Can you see the train wreck coming? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm here for it. I'm so freaking here for it. All right, y'all. Listen, we're going to keep on fighting against these notifications. Let's keep on trucking. Here you go. It's starting. 2028 Democratic primary poll. Kamala Harris, 31%. Gavin Newsom, 20%. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Well, Gavster, all that feisty little podcast appearing you've been doing ain't working out when Kamala gets back in the ring after she got completely destroyed. It turns out that he might be looking at a VP spot or running against Kamala Harris. That's going to be amazing. But yeah, Kamala Harris, 31%. Gavin Newsom, 20%. Let's keep going. We've got even more to establish as just... Oh, good, a quote. All right. I'm not even going to read it. I'm just going to let her go with this. And if you guys are just now getting in here, Kamala Harris is making a pitch and a play to be the 2028 nominee, and the DNC chair is about to endorse her as well. This is, well... Excuse me. He's about to give her a wink and a nod. I'm going to show you that in a second. Listen to what she says right here. Because, I mean, guys, you know what? Again, I'm not going to ruin it. Let's get it. Guys, I'm loving the emojis, the comments, and the engagement. Thank you very much. Makes the world go round while we get smoked by YouTube. But thank you.
People say to me sometimes, oh, you've found your voice. I never lost my voice.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. maybe you weren't listening to it, but it wasn't lost.
Yeah.
Who missed the cackle? I know some of y'all did. It just sends a chill down the spine, right? Yeah, she never lost her voice. Y'all just weren't listening. Let me translate that. And this is a key theme here, and this is the reason that I really want to tie all this stuff together. I try real hard to make sure this is a complete package for you guys. One of the things that the DNC and all the Democrat candidates, the Kamala Harrises, the Chuck Schumers, the Hakeem Jeffries, all the Democrats, the leaders, the intelligentsia, the elites, whatever you want to call them, they always do this thing where when they get full on rejected because no one liked them, or the policy didn't work, or it just doesn't work in general, people didn't like your message, they didn't like you as an individual, all of these things happen. It's always, well, the people just didn't hear it right. They just didn't listen to what I was saying. Everyone knows I was saying the right thing, but they just weren't in a place to hear it. They need to work on hearing my message, which was clearly perfect because they didn't understand. You're too stupid. You weren't listening. You didn't understand what I was truly saying. One day you'll get smarter and listen to me and you'll hear what I'm truly saying because my voice was here the whole time. You just weren't listening. Cackle, 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 cackle. Y'all, this is why people like this lose. Because this arrogance, this condescension, this hubris. Some people would say that I'm actually the number one most qualified candidate for president that's ever run in the history of presidents. In fact, I was so smart, the people just weren't listening to me. It's just, you didn't listen. You didn't listen to all the genius that I had because I was smart the whole time and you just weren't listening. So you come back when you're ready to hear my genius. It's off-putting as hell. Honest to God. All right, let's keep on going. We've got even more, guys. I hope you have another drink. Yeah, exactly, Coaster Fish. It's our fault. That's exactly right. Her word salads are lunacy. You guys are on fire, right over the target. All right, let's keep on going. Remember how I said I was going to tell you about the DNC giving a little bit of a wink and a nod to Kamala Harris? This guy right here is the chairman of the DNC. This is Ken Martin. Now, Ken Martin had a little speech that he gave at a winter meeting for the DNC. Basically, it was like, mea culpa, we don't suck, but there's hope. So, the guy I showed you first, and I'll come back to this, the guy I showed you first, this is Malcolm Kenyatta. This is the vice chair who called all the Democrat voters assholes. Then this guy, not that guy, this is Ken Martin. Now, I want to listen to what he says in this 30-second clip when he's talking about Doug Emhoff. And Doug Emhoff is Kamala Harris's husband. Okay, that's important to note. Let's get it. Chats, emojis, comments. Thank you guys for the engagement. Let's go.
Until 2028, right? We've got a lot of work to do. But I'll tell you one guy who I'm so proud to know, who's been a friend of so many of us, who campaigned tirelessly last year on behalf of his wonderful wife, on behalf of our party, on behalf of our values, on behalf of our ticket, is our second gentleman. He'll be our second gentleman for a long time until maybe, who knows what he does next, but maybe he'll be the first gentleman. Who knows, right? I will tell you this.
All right, that may have been weird audio. Let me sum up for you. A real fighter, a guy we need to talk about, Doug Emhoff, fought tirelessly for his wife's campaign, will always be known as our second gentleman, and I mean, maybe one day, potentially, probably could be a first gentleman. Yeah, that means Kamala Harris is talking about people behind the scenes going into the running for the office of president. Because if the DNC chairman is coming up there talking to all the DNC people about how Doug Emhoff, Kamala Harris's husband, is going to be the first gentleman, that means she'd have to be the president because he'd have to... I mean, guys, this is not hard. You're seeing what's happening. This is why this progressive right here is uber pissed that the DNC's already propping up Kamala Harris again, and she's very big mad about it. It's because of things like this. It's because everyone knows what's happening. You're getting a Kamala Harris coronation again. And Gavin Newsom's over there like trying to squirt the rest of the hair gel out of his hair gel box. Anyway, let's keep on going. Let's go to Access. Let me show you the brass tacks of the inner workings of the Kamala Harris campaign 2.0. How she's laying the groundwork. And I want you to keep in mind as we go through this, Gavin Newsom's groundwork is fighting for democracy. This guy's a son of a bee. Got to fight back, fire a fire, sick of it, man. And then a little bit of this action right here, playing the imaginary trombone when he's talking. I mean, I don't know, but that's his move. But here's Kamala Harris's move, and I'm just, guys, that's my sports. I'm just saying, this is like grabbing popcorn for me. All right. Harris stepping towards another White House run. Y'all, we're about to have fun with this one, and then the party really gets going because the rest of these tabs are going to be a little bit different of a flavor. You're going to love it, I promise. Kamala Harris isn't planning to go gentle into that good night. This week, the former vice president made clear to potential 2028 rivals that she's working to keep another White House campaign viable. Now, why would you do that? Seems like you'd fade off into the distance in utter defeat and disgrace, but yeah, you're not. Despite worries from party leaders, and donors that she can't win, Harris remains at or near the top of most 2028 Democratic primary polls. She also has strong, holy crap, that scared the crap out of me. Well, hold on a second, my fire alarm's going off. That's embarrassing. God, that scared the crap out of me. You guys just caught me literally my heart just jumped out of my chest. Really? Good Lord. All right, we're just going to roll with it. We're just going to roll. I'm glad you guys got to see that on live YouTube. It never has done that before. Whatever, it doesn't matter. God, that scared the crap out of me. Okay. I'm like drawing on it, man. Here we go. She also has strong support from black voters, the most critical voting bloc in most recent Democrat presidential primaries. Harris made several moves this week, but many Democrats see as the beginning of a 2028 campaign. Man, y'all guys see how I just fell off the rails and came right back onto them? God, my heart's still pounding, but it's cool. All right, here we go. Yeah, there's the emojis I was catching up on. There they are. All right, here we go. Her book tour expanded. She expanded her book tour, guys. That means she's definitely a shoo-in. By the way, obviously there's no smoke in here because I only did it twice. Good Lord. There's always something. The camera, the mic, the audio, the freaking beeping. Oh, good Lord. She appeared before the Democratic National Committee. I'm really trying to get back on the road, guys. Bear with me. Harris and her husband, Doug Imhoff, mingled with national party officials and state party chairs in Los Angeles this week, what you just saw. At a reception Wednesday evening, DNC Chair Ken Martin introduced Imhoff as you guys are getting me over here in the chat, as the former second gentleman and quipped that he could be the first future gentleman, which, obviously heard the remarks told Axios. She rallied against both parties and the status quo in a speech Friday to Democratic officials. Many in the room told Axios they were struck by how different Harris's remarks were from her Biden-defending message on the campaign trail. Yeah, you think? He's not dead. He's dead. He's not dead. He's not dead. He might be dead. He's a little dead. I never saw him be dead. He's smart and cogent and brilliant and sharp. He's not dead. Oh, I swear on everything. I'm going to lose my mind, guys. First YouTube and now the damn button. Oh, man. YouTube doing it. Clearly, YouTube is doing it. We are going to have some fun with this. I'm going to yank this thing back on the road. If that goes off again, I'm going to do a thing. Hold on. So here we go. The Biden defending message, the whole thing when he's dead and he's alive again. God, guys, this is an exercise in discipline right here. Both parties have failed the public's trust, Harris said. Government is viewed as fundamentally unable to meet the needs of its people. You guys are getting me in the chat, I'm sorry. We cannot afford to be nostalgic for a flawed system that failed so many. Oh, she's so brave. She is so incredibly brave. Y'all, she's running. I'm sorry. She's going to run. She's going to try to be the Democratic candidate again, and she's going to try to take the reins of power. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. You guys are lighting me up in the comments, and it's hilarious, and I deserve it. Hold on one second. I got to fix something because I think I know the problem, and then I'm going to leave you staring at her face. It'll take me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. This is the first time I've done this, but I don't want that to continue. Hold on. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. See? Look at that. You guys were just fine. Still here. I think I figured out the problem. Oh, I got a super chat while I was gone. Thank you, Mike. $5.99. Braden, maybe the Dems are setting Kamala to lose to Newsom in the primaries and setting up his run for president. Interesting. Kamala is the sacrificial lamb in your theory, huh? I dig that. Braden, it's your fault the detector is going off. You said I'm on fire. Did you do that? Okay. Seriously? I'm going to lose my mind. Good God. Next, I'm going to have to open a window and do a live stream in like 30-degree weather. Good Lord. I swear. All right. Let's have some fun. Here, listen. Gas. Awesome. Trump's cool. I'm going to try to just hope this doesn't go off again. I swear to God.
I'm surprised. It's relieving actually, because prices in Washington are so high. So it's really nice to be able to fill up my tank with like $30.
Another local saying this Christmas miracle couldn't come at a better time.
Yeah, very happy, especially with the holidays coming up and the traveling, the expenses, it adds up. So low gas prices especially, it helps a lot, especially with the big family.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. It's relieving actually, because prices in Washington are so high.
Stop.
So it's
Nothing is working. I swear to God, nothing's working. I've got a window open and I've got a fan on. Bear with me. All right, here's the bottom line with this. If you look at everything that the DNC is doing right now, all the manipulation, all the propaganda, all the everything, all the fire alarms, all the everything, oh my God, I swear to God. you know what? We're going to play this again. Hold on.
It's really nice to be able to fill up my tank with like $30.
Another local saying this Christmas miracle couldn't come at a better time.
Yeah, very happy, especially with the holidays coming up and the traveling, the expenses, it adds up. So low gas prices especially, it helps a lot, especially with the big family.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
All right, I think we're getting air. I hate my life. I hate my life so much right now. If that continues, I gotta cut the stream short because it's gonna kill me and I know it's gonna kill you. Basically, the whole point of this video clip was the gas is going down. It's below $3 a gallon nationally, and then the Trump team is doing this too. That's the point. That's all I wanted to do. That's all I wanted to do. But the stupid fire alarm is being a pain in the ass. That's all I wanted to do right there. I just wanted to say 38 states with an average gas price below $3 a gallon and falling. That seems like a pretty good thing. But it doesn't matter, because it's not about that. It's about the Democrats. It's about them wanting to get an angle, them getting political advantage. Again, it's hitting real people. This is why you're seeing all of this right here. This is why you're seeing the White House start to do it. You're starting to see all the big pushes. And I'm telling you, all the things I'm about to show you, and I'm going to keep doing this live stream because I really want to show you the end of this, because I will not be held down by a stupid fire alarm. All right, here we go. Gas prices at the lowest level since March of 2021. Again, just saying. All right, let's keep on going. Got another one. This is what I wanted to get to because I cannot. I think I'm not going to talk about it. All right, here we go. This is the sacred thing. Listen, y'all. You gotta replace the battery. No, I'm glad you guys are getting a laugh out of this because honest to God, what's happening is I had a candle right over there and the candle's got too much smoke in the room and now that's why it was going off. That's exactly what happened. But, you know, I'm a sentimental guy like that. I like to have good vibes while I'm running my shows. All right, so here's the thing. What you're looking at right now in a basic overall, you're looking at the biggest propaganda push that you could ever imagine. Ever. The amount of propaganda and gaslighting that you guys are going through right now is unprecedented. It is wild. It is insane. Because everything that they've told you over the last month and a half roughly, has all been influenced by massive amounts of money and massive amounts of propaganda. Honest to God. You remember the whole generic ballot thing? How Trump is down 14 points. Even the Democratic representatives were getting real big in their pants and real amazingly arrogant, saying how everything is so great and Trump's going to lose by 14 points. And it's a blue tsunami. Republicans are dead in the water. Remember all that stuff? Let me know in the chat if you do. But honest to God, look, I told you when it was dropping that they were lying to you. They were objectively manipulating you through statistics and polling. Okay, look, this is today. 2026 generic congressional ballot weekly tracking by Morning Consult. Democrats 44, Republicans 43. The Democrats are up by 1. And in the chat, in the comments over here, guys, please let me know if you hear me when I say this generic ballot is already totally biased to the Democrats by about 3 points. When the Democrats are up by 3 points, that means that the Democrats are break even. Okay, that's generic, that is standard knowledge. That is not something special, okay? Everyone is aware of that. But when you're looking at something that is a 1 point difference in the biggest propaganda push you could ever imagine, everything negative, everything Trump, everything affordability, everything, they've only managed to fall down to 1 point above, guys. And I'm going to show you the entire thing in a second, too, not just one cherry-picked poll. This is the part where you have to know what's happening to honest to God, your social medias and your feeds, because it's meant to make you stop getting involved. I know you guys won't do that, but that's the whole point. The entire point is to dissuade you away from being involved in kicking ass. Look, here's another one. This is a different group. The first one was from Morning Consult. The second one, this one was dropped today. This is from Signal, okay? 48-44. In either scenario, you are at a dead even heat right now for the House and the midterms. Dead even. You have to understand how significant that is with the amount of pressure and push the media has put on you, the social media talking heads have done, everything that we're seeing. I try to bring you things and give you all the receipts. It's always in the description box. I always bring the receipts. I always post everything down there for the very reason where you can go find it, A, B, confirm what I'm telling you, and C, know that I'm not lying to you. Because I cannot stand lying and clickbait. It just pisses me off. I personally view it as lying to you, the viewer, for money. And it pisses me off personally, and I don't want to do it to you. This right here, this is why this is so important. Because all these things change. It's 11 months away, and it's dead heat. It's comical. It is comical. But let's keep on going. This is a post that I did today, and if you aren't following me on X, at Braden LOA, please do. This is a post that you would have seen. No longer care about politics. Oh, you should, because they care about you. This is something that I posted. I'm going to show you the generic ballot in a second. You all need to see this because you're being lied to. If you remove the insane outlier poll of 14, which I showed you, and I will show you again, the generic ballot the left is obsessed with right now is only D plus 2.4 on average. Again, the bias is 3. The D plus 2.4 statistically tied. That is exactly what that means. And I'm going to show you even more right here. If you did not watch anything and you have not said anything, this is really, really important. Oh, I'll talk, Thornton, I got you in a second. This is from David Chapman. On this date in history, I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen. I'm never going to tell you what's going to happen. I'm not going to be Nostradamus, and I'm not going to be a future teller. Okay? I'm not going to be a soothsayer. I'm going to tell you right here. December 14th, 2017, in Trump 1.0, the Democrats had an advantage of 11.2%. Same date, different year. December 14th, 2025, the Dems have a 3.8% advantage. Now, I'm going to tie this into the super chat that I just got. The super chat that I just got was talk to Rich Barris about what Holding says for the midterms. He'll bring you down to earth on what the midterms are going to be, and it ain't good. Thornton Maloney put that in there for the $5 super chat, and I appreciate that very much. Here, I'll be honest with you, Thornton. I can't tell you what's going to happen. I've never said ever that this is going to be a shoo-in and we're going to absolutely win. What's my standard status? And you guys can back me up here in the chat. I always say grind like you're losing, vote like you're losing, leave everything on the field and count it afterwards. I always say that. I have never once said that this is in the bag. I have said that the country is shifting to the right because it is. But when you look at this right here, if there's a difference of 8 percentage points from 2017, exact same date, and 2025, exact same date, that is significant. That's all I can tell you. That's significant. I'm going to vote like I'm losing. I'm going to make 2 and 3 videos a day to help the side that I believe in the most win because it's the factual side that's better for our country, in my opinion. That's objective fact. That's all I'm saying. And I will talk to Rich Barris. If he wants to call me, he can call me. I would love that. He can reach out. I love collaborations. And you can post him. You can tag him if you want. But honest to God, I'm just telling you what's happening in the history and what's happening right now. But I don't think that it's going to be a dim plus 40 like a lot of doomsdayers are saying. I think if you look at history for the actual House, and again, I'll always be real with you guys, there have only been 3 times in the last 100 years that the House or the party in power holds onto the House in a midterm. Only 3 times. Do I think that the one chance that you have is Donald Trump getting involved and putting a message of affordability and delivering on results, just like Ronald Reagan did? Yeah, I do think that's the only solution and the only way to do it. But they're doing it. They're shifting. That's what I've been covering. If you look at this generic ballot right here, everything you see is a 3.6. That is with a 14-point outlier. That's what I was just referencing, so I can always show you the receipts. Here's the bottom line, guys. You got Democrat vice chairs calling their voters assholes. That's pretty sweet. You got Kamala Harris jumping back, or at least laying the groundwork, jump back in the race and compete against Gavin Newsom in an open primary while the DNC openly says, that her husband's going to be the first gentleman or whatever, or the future first gentleman. You've got her saying that she said the right things, just no one listened. Then you got her saying that she's the most qualified candidate on the planet. Meanwhile, gas prices are going down. You've got people starting to realize they're starting to go down. Real wages are going up. Inflation is decreasing, small, but still. And 38 states are below $3 a gallon and falling. I'm sorry, that's significant. Is that going to carry through the day? I can't tell you that. I can tell you it's significant, though. I can tell you this gas chart right here is significant. I can tell you all these things are important. The generic ballot changes, that's significant. I try to provide for you guys all the important data that you need that no one else is going to tell you. Because putting these things together in a YouTube format where I can do it quickly and I can do it from my office when presumably there's no freaking alarm going off, because that was dumb. That's what I try to do. And I hope that you guys enjoy the content. But genuinely, we are in a point right now where the propaganda is off the charts, and I hope you guys are subscribed, you got that notification turned on, and you're getting through the notification blackout, because this is important stuff. Listen, that's what I've got for you guys. Thank you for putting up with my amazing alarm timing and my reactions, and also leaving the chair for a second. Listen, I'll see each and every one of you. I'll see each and every one of you tomorrow. I love each and every one of you just the right amount that makes you feel comfortable. That was a fun one. See you later, guys.